How about them Cowboys? Angry Cowboys fan. Born to battle. Start just means we never sell. America's team through thick and thin. When the sun shines bright, that's where we win. Angry Cowboys fan.
What's going on, Cowboys Nation and angry Cowboys fans around the world? Y'all know who it is. It's your man, the Angry Cowboys fan. And with the trade of Dexter Lawrence to the Cincinnati Bengals for another first-round pick, the Dallas Cowboys could really take a hit in who Cowboys Nation envisioned them taking in this upcoming draft. Does the trade of Sexy Dexy throw a monkey wrench in the plans of the Dallas Cowboys? Let's talk about that a little bit more during this Raw and Uncut. Get ready for the Angry Cowboys fans, Raw and Uncut.
Keeping it real, man. Keep it real. That's real.
All right, Cowboys Nation, first and foremost, the trade of Dexter Lawrence to the Cincinnati Bengals is a gift and a curse for our Dallas Cowboys. It's a gift because we don't have to worry about playing one of the best defensive tackles in the league until we have to play the AFC North. The curse is that the New York Football Giants now have 2 first-round picks in front of our Dallas Cowboys, which could throw a monkey wrench into the draft plans of Will McClay, Brian Schottenheimer, and Christian Parker. In multiple mock drafts, I've seen the New York Giants have had interest in Sonny Styles as well as Caleb Downs, 2 prospects that Cowboys Nation has had their eyes on since the Combine. With the exit of Dexter Lawrence as well as the addition of John Harbaugh, a defensive-minded head coach, they could really look to draft a defensive player or 2 in the first round. If they draft a defensive player, then it's going to be slim pickings for the Dallas Cowboys in the first round. Could the Dallas Cowboys find some quality players in this upcoming draft? Of course they could, but I wouldn't be surprised if those players would be the type of players that need more time to develop, and I know that Cowboys Nation isn't looking to wait for somebody to be a player that needs to develop. The microwavable philosophy is in full swing in the NFL. So what should the Dallas Cowboys do, Cowboys Nation? Should they stick and pick, hoping that they get a blue chipper to fall to them in the draft? Do we trade up and almost guarantee to draft a blue chipper? Do we trade back and bring more talent to the team and hope that they're able to be acclimated to the system and help us during the 2026 season? Or do we use one of those first-round picks to will and deal to bring a great veteran to this team? And I'm not talking about using both first-round picks to bring in one player. I'm talking about using both first-round picks to bring in 2 premier players that are already NFL ready and could be a great asset to the Dallas Cowboys. I know I've told people to get over the whole Max Crosby trade, but if the Dallas Cowboys could get him for one 2026 first-round pick and a potential second or third rounder in 2027, I would say bring Max Crosby to the Dallas Cowboys. Then, with the 20th pick of this year's draft, use it to trade back into the second and possibly the third round to get yourself a cornerback and a linebacker that's needed for the team this year. There's not one prospect that you could bring to the Dallas Cowboys that's more reckless, that's more ruthless on the defensive line than what Max Crosby could do for our Cowboys. Using both first-round picks for Max Crosby, I would be completely against, Cowboys Nation. But to use one and a future pick would be just what the doctor ordered for our Dallas Cowboys. I mean, could you imagine the Dallas Cowboys defensive front with Rashad Gary, Kenny Clark, Quinnen Williams, and Max Crosby? Then you draft a player like Jacob Rodriguez to be the future green dot while also bringing in a veteran green dot to help him develop while he's on the job. And for some reason, Cowboys Nation, I'm looking at this draft as one of the weaker draft classes that I've seen in a minute. There was a way that Jerry Jones can finesse these picks so we can bring in some great quality talent for Christian Parker to use at his discretion. Why not do that instead of just using picks hoping that they work out? But whatever we do, we have to remain competitive within the division as well as the damn league. The Washington Commanders and the New York Giants are doing what they got to do to be more competitive. And while the Philadelphia Eagles continue to implode, the Dallas Cowboys need to take advantage of the opportunity so we can win the division and make it back to the NFL playoffs. But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys fan. Cowboys Nation, what do you feel about the Dexter Lawrence trade to the Cincinnati Bengals? Do you think that the New York Giants will draft players that we were looking to draft in this year's draft? Y'all know how we do. We always talk about it in the comment section. If you're digging this content and you want to help the channel reach its current goal of 20,000 subscribers, drop a like on this video, share it with anybody that you know is a Dallas Cowboys fan, and if you're on your mobile device and you haven't used them up yet, make sure you hype this video. Doing so will help get the content out to Cowboys fans. They'll come over to the Angry Cowboys Fan YouTube channel and want to become Angry Cowboys fans themselves. And if you are DC for life and you wish it was Thursday already, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell to be notified whenever I go live, release another video, podcast episode, or film breakdowns. You can catch the Madden 26 or College Football 26 gameplay on my other channel, the Angry Cowboys Fan Gaming Channel. I'll make sure I put the link to that as well as the gamer tag in the description. And whoever we bring to the Dallas Cowboys during the draft, we have to win at our picks. We've gone through too many recent NFL drafts and only come away with one great player with a gang of mediocre talent. That has to stop this draft, Cowboys Nation. We have to get at least 3 players that can be ready week 1 of the 2026 NFL season. But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys fan, and I'm out. Dang, Angry Cowboys fan, you done made it through the entire video. But if you want more content, you can definitely go to this video right here. Or if you want the latest episode of the Angry Cowboys Fan Podcast, you can go right here. But whatever you do, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, but remain DC for life.